Consider the world coming to a stop as a result of a bat. As unbelievable as this may sound, this is the reality of 2020. Lockdown becoming the new normal and being left to wonder if life will ever be the same again.
Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer. The time has now come for us all to do more. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
The nation pulled together to do our best to try and stay positive and lift our spirits, and this is what happened next.
I'm walking for the NHS.
Something that was very memorable was a huge toilet roll shortage. It was crazy. And baking was something that I really enjoyed doing during lockdown, and I know many people did as well, as it was fun and it passed the time. And every Thursday at 8 p.m, everybody would stand on their doorsteps and clap for the NHS and all key workers to say thank you.
Let's do this. Right.
There was even Joe Wicks
Here we
lifting
are.
everyone's spirits.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day number 1 of my PE with Joe, a 30-minute workout every single day, Monday to Friday, where I'm going to be your PE teacher for the nation, which I thought was just going to be the UK, but actually it's turned out to be so much bigger. We're Superman and Superwoman, Supergirl, Superboy, come on.
That was Joe Wicks doing his fancy dress Friday. But the older, more vulnerable people had to self-isolate a lot longer than the rest of us. So here are my grandparents to tell us about their experience in lockdown.
Well, I'm pleased to say that my lockdown, as far as my own enjoyment is concerned, or lack of enjoyment, has been pretty positive. I've had plenty of time to go for long walks. I've recently been able to play golf with my mates, under the correct social distancing, of course. And the only down part, as far as I'm concerned, is the way the economic situation will affect the future of my children and grandchildren.
I think for me, the downside has been my lack of freedom. I feel that where I live, it's a very quiet area. I have really missed being out socially and being out around. I love the retail trade. I miss being around the shopping centres, but having now seen what they're like, I realise that it isn't my world at the moment anyway.
Here is my brother from a completely different generation, and I wanted to get his opinion on how lockdown has been for him. So, what have you missed the most about school?
Not being with my friends.
Anything else?
Just not being in the school environment.
And do you think there are good things that can come out of lockdown? Any positive things?
Yes. One is staying with your family, because most of the time we couldn't stay with our family because we were all busy in our normal life, but now we're stuck at home. We have nothing to do.
Now lockdown has been lifted, and this is what everything is looking like now. It is the new normal. And that's to Lockdown 2020.